Hi guys, welcome back to my videos. For those who don't know me, I'm Joanna and I do videos about books, and you're very welcome. Today I'm going to talk about The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. This is the book I'm going to talk about today. It's a really highly anticipated book here in the UK. This one was going to come out in the 8th of October, and it's a story about vampires. So vampires are back. We've been wanting this for a long time now, isn't it, guys? For a really long time. Vampires kind of stopped coming to our shelves for a while, and since Twilight it kind of faded a bit because people were so interested in that story, and then it faded. People got bored, people want new stuff, but this one tries to bring this thing of vampires and love with vampires back. This story is about a girl called Celine, and she lives in Paris, and she has to flee from Paris and goes to New Orleans. She kind of sees herself in this situation of loving the city. Everything is bright, people are awesome, there's dances, there's soirees, everything is happening. For her is like a big thing. But there's this point in this book that she meets with people from the underground. There are people that are not as, bright and happy, and she goes into this dark world underneath the city, and there's these really mysterious things going on at this time, and this involves bloody bodies, bloody murders, and things are not as good in New Orleans. People are getting scared, and this really weird thing's happening. And what happens is this girl, Celine, she meets this guy called Bastien, it's what she calls him. And this guy is hot. This guy is a typical, really sexy guy in these types of books. And you can imagine what happens next. She becomes interested. And this is not that good. And, well, you can imagine the rest. I'm not going to tell you the story. What I'm going to tell you is this book, I don't even know why I picked it up. It's those kind of things that you liked it when you were younger, and now maybe you're not that interested in it, isn't it, Joanna? Maybe you should think that you change and your tastes change with you. But, well, Hodder had this book, and it was a pre-release, and it was a pretty hyped one, and since everybody was really wanting it, I really had to get it as well. And I was hopeful that because it was a vampire story, it could bring me some nostalgia feeling into me about vampires, because I really enjoyed it at the time. But things change, and I will tell you why. This is not the typical vampire story. For me, this really felt like an investigation story. It didn't felt like a romance that much, and I would like it to be a bit more romancy and cliche and trashy, because that's what you expect. That's what people get you to believe, I think. And in this case, I read it, and there's a few attempts of this author of making things sound good, making things sound poetic and interesting, and just have this kind of different style of writing I'm not sure, I think she's trying too much. That's the thing. I'm not convinced by it. I was reading and I was like, you're just you're just stepping back. You're not really giving me much. Like, even when she's describing the city, she's not giving me much. I want more. I want some heart on it. And I'm not sure, I didn't really feel it. And that's the main problem of this book for me. Okay, so when I think the romance, it's about to start, and things are actually going to start happening, they are also meh. You know, meh, that meh feeling that, like, no man, you need more. I need more. This book was not more for me. I kind of not expected it to be this descriptive, but not in a good way, because I like books with descriptions and good ones. But I cannot really read them to you, because this is an arc and you're not supposed to re-quote this book, so I'm not doing that. But there's a few things that are just a bit cringy, and I don't like that. Also, there's a few cliches. Okay, so there's vampires, right? So is the author bringing us something new to the vampire style? I don't really think so. There's the same kind of cliches going on, and there's the same kind of tropes, but the book is not as intense and as romantic as you expect it to be, being it a vampire book, a book for younger people. Although I know it has bloody scenes, it has murders in it, but it's not an adult book. I don't feel it like an adult book. I do feel like loads of people will like this in some way, because it's different. It's not like Twilight. Okay, so if you didn't like Twilight, for example, you might enjoy this, because it's completely different. It's like an investigation kind of book. It's a fiction book. It has this narrative, like really simple narrative, but with these aspects that just get you into the story. You know, it gets you into it. You read it and you're kind of interested in it. You're kind of wanting to know where it's going. But it's just, since I was looking for something else, since I was expecting something else, it didn't bring my attention that much, and I didn't enjoy it that much. And I just wanted it to be something else, and I think that's the main problem. Because, you know, guys, I really hate to do this kind of reviews where I just talk bad about the book. I think the fact that you're speaking badly about a book, it shouldn't affect you. You should be able to just say things. So I'm here to be honest. I'm always going to be honest. And in this case, I really didn't think this book was that good. Although I think you should try if you like vampires, and if you like the premise of the story and the synopsis that I just told you about in the beginning. I think you should try it. So overall, this book, I will give it probably a 2.5 stars because of all of what I just said. I'll still want you to read this and listen or read your opinion. That would be amazing, because you guys need to just be on top of all of these hyped books, and I understand that. I'm like that, so I will just say for you to do the same and then tell me what you think, because that's the whole idea of book communities in booktube. So guys, 2.5 stars for this book, and this is my review. I'll just stop here. I don't want to spoil you. So this was going to come out in the 8th of October in the UK, and hardcover. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe and leave your comments. Just tell me what you think about this. Tell me if you want to read it, or if you're not interested at all. Tell me something. I would love that. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!